Namaskar children. In today's class, we are going to learn how to write an article writing. And in previous classes, we have learned some of the creative writings. And in this class, let's see how to write an article. Now, before we move on, let's know what is an article writing. Now, article writing is an expression of one's thought on an issue or a subject. Now, usually it is a very challenging task, and because it needs creativity, it needs good vocabulary, good knowledge, subject, and skill to organize the ideas. And usually, article writing is written in order to focus on themes like social concern, narrating an event, or description of a place. Now, what's the format of letter writing? Letter writing, it requires a heading and byline. Byline, you know the writer's name. If you are writing the article, byline, there you are going to write your name. And the body of the letter has 3 paragraphs. Clear, children? Then, now, if you have asked to write an article about an interesting place, what are you going to include in that? You are going to include good points, then some bad points about this place. Like if you go to some place, you might have loved something there and you would think that okay, this could have been better. Those things also need to be included in that. Next, it should be written in 100 to 120 words. Next, we are going to come to the format in detail. Now, title. Now, why should you give a title to an article? Because it tells the reader what they are going to read. Now, if it is writing about child labor, if your article is about the child labor, then the heading would be child labor. So, the reader can understand that what is he going to read. Then next, it reminds you focus. You need to, where are you going to focus upon? And it is good that we need to have a title. Then next, subheadings. Subheadings are your introduction, some good points and some bad points, and the conclusion. So why it is organized? Okay, if you arrange your writing in this manner, that is well organized, and you can write it in different paragraphs and all the points would be included in that. And remember, it should have variety of language. For example, verb tense, nouns, adjectives. Okay, and always don't use any simple language because it makes an article boring. If you use varieties of language in that, then to describe something, then the paragraph, the article becomes more interesting and it doesn't become boring for anyone to read. The next is linking words, which is very, very important. That is, we use the linking words such as one is firstly, secondly, finally. Then we have furthermore, then in addition to, then moreover. Then some of the linking words, if you are having a contrast ideas, so it is however, in contrast to, nevertheless, on the contrary, on the other hand, on the one hand. These are the words in order to tell the contrast ideas. Then if you are going to use the linking words to summarize or conclude, they are in conclusion, in sum, etc. Is that clear, children? Then next, very importantly, when you are given a question to write an article, you are going to read the question very carefully. Then make sure you are going to answer it correctly. You are going to think about what is the article that you are going to write. Once you finish, you need to check the spelling and the grammar that you have used. Very importantly, the prescribed number of words. And then you are going to make sure that you have answered all the questions in the article. Then next, here for a practice, you have an article about National Gallery. Now, just see how is it. It is the increase of population of a country has led to shrinking of forest cover. The cutting of the forest causes what is called the greenhouse effect. It results in the heating of the earth's surface, which has serious consequences. Write an article on the topic, the importance of tree plantation. So this is the heading, importance of tree plantation. Byline, it is written by Monica. Then, trees are important to us. They give us innumerable things. They purify air without which we cannot imagine existing. But man has thoughtlessly cut down forest and other trees for his selfish needs. This has resulted in an imbalance of the nature. Lack of trees makes air impure. Hence, it is high time to understand the worth of a forest and avoid cutting them. We should also encourage tree plantations. Grow more trees should be our motto. We can save our life from dangerous consequences by planting more and more trees. It is also necessary to spread awareness among common people. People should be motivated to realize the importance of tree plantation. Let us take a pledge to plant trees in more and more numbers and promote others for this noble cause. Now, children, if you have observed, you have seen it is about plantation of tree plantation. So here they have given the title as the importance of tree plantation, so the reader can understand that he is reading about the importance of tree plantation. Then this is the byline, and then each and everything is given, the good points and what happens if we don't have the plantation. As you know, here they have told how important it is to have a forest, how important it is to plant trees, how important it is to protect the nature. And here you can see they have last concluded by saying that they'll pledge to plant trees in more and more numbers and also promote others for this noble cause. So here you can see it's a very simple article writing wherein all the points are all together put in one single thought. Is that clear, children? So it's very simple and it is one of the easiest creative writing, I can say, that we can score more marks in this. Okay, children? In the newspaper you can see you will get some articles where they have thought of some social concerns, where they have thrown the light on some social problems, okay, where you can read them and you can even cultivate some new thoughts. You can even get some more ideas and creativity in order to write the article, children. Okay, children, I hope you understood this simple writing skill. That's all for today, children. Thank you. Namaste.